If you've been thinking about posting videos featuring yourself, but you're too scared because you think your content will be cringe, then keep on watching. The fear of being cringy is so real. And truly the first step you need to do if you want to be successful on video is work through this fear. In this episode, I'm giving you actionable strategies you can use, and we are breaking down these 7 different cringe factors here. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and let's get into it. The first cringe factor that might be holding you back is self-consciousness. You might feel self-conscious of your appearance or your voice or your body language on camera, or maybe you're just worried about how you will be perceived by others if you hit post. That fear of being judged or criticized can totally hold you back from getting started. Here's a couple of tips to move past this. Remember, my friend, that rejection is natural and normal, and it's part of everyday life. Everyone goes through it. When you can remember that it's a normal experience, you might start to be less afraid of it. Maybe put it on less of a pedestal. But you definitely still need to validate your feelings, and that's tip number 2. You want to manage your fear productively. And in order to do this, you can't ignore any pain that is caused by rejection. You have to allow yourself to feel it and give yourself permission to be hurt or afraid or feel awkward or embarrassed. You should see my outtakes when I shoot YouTube videos. There are so many cringe factors here. You are your own publicist, and you are the... I get super embarrassed, I get super frustrated, and I get super awkward. Like, it's a thing. Cringe factor number 2 that might be holding you back is a lack of confidence. This is different from self-consciousness. Maybe you aren't confident in your speaking abilities, or you're not sure if you have enough expertise to talk about things on video. This is a big one for entrepreneurs, and it can lead to hesitation and self-doubt about your ability to deliver valuable content. Here's a tip to build your confidence. You need to have some solid, concrete ways to remind yourself that you do know what you're talking about, and you do deserve to be delivering this information, that you didn't just wind up here by chance, and that there will be people who want to hear this information and they'll want to hear it from you. Inside my free mini course, Confident on Camera, I walk you through how to create a condensed validation sheet where you write down a bunch of the things that you're proud of, things you're good at, things people compliment you on, that kind of thing, so that you can have that concrete reminder of how awesome you are. And anytime you're struggling with your confidence, you can pull out that sheet of paper and read your awesomeness out loud to encourage you to keep going. I've put a link to Confident on Camera below. Make sure to hop into that free mini course after this video. The third cringe factor we're breaking down is a fear of being vulnerable. If you're uncomfortable with the idea of being vulnerable and exposing yourself, especially on camera, this part is for you. Maybe you're worried about opening up to your audience or sharing personal stories that could be perceived negatively. This is totally legit, but here's the awesome thing. On social media, you get to choose what you make public. You are your own publicist, and you are the producer of your own reality show that you share on social media. And the fact that you own that control means that you get to decide what you share and what you don't. Right up front, set some boundaries for yourself. Will you share personal stories? If you do, what kinds of stories are you comfortable sharing? How personal do you want to get? Or maybe you just want to stick to business stories. Just so you know, all of those options are okay. You do not have to share anything that you're not comfortable with. You have the power, my friend. Cringe factor number 4 is perfectionism. If you're anything like me, or like most entrepreneurs that I've met, you probably have high standards for yourself, and that definitely translates to the videos that you want to make. You feel this pressure to present a polished and flawless image in your videos. You might even be afraid to make mistakes or stumble over your words or appear unprofessional. Here's 2 hot tips to move past this perfectionism. First, you gotta arm yourself with facts, not feelings. Here's an example. You might have the feeling that if your videos aren't perfect, professional, and polished, no one will ever take you seriously. But here's the fact. Forbes actually says that consumers prefer the messy, more real versions of content versus the polished and perfect ones. That's hot tip number 1 for perfectionism. Hot tip number 2, your videos will never be perfect. Coming from a girl who has been a video producer for more than a decade, I have created content for big brands like Paramount, Hydrofacial, GoDaddy, InStyler, Best Western, and more. Trust me when I say that there's always gonna be something that you can fix or make just a little bit better. So just accept that perfection is out of reach and start messy. Otherwise, you're never going to get started. Cringe factor number 5 that might be holding you back from making videos is comparison to others. Unfortunately, it's human nature to compare ourselves with other business owners or influencers, especially the ones who appear confident and charismatic on camera. And this can make you feel inadequate or make you believe that you won't measure up to other people's standards. But remember this, my friend, those big influencers you look up to, They started right where you are now. And you are the only one who gets to set standards for yourself. So be gentle. I mean, the first time you rode a bike, I bet you fell off a few times. You didn't just start out popping wheelies. So be gentle with yourself and keep your blinders on. I'm pretty sure it was on the Lady Gang podcast that I heard this first. Don't compare your day 1 to their day 1000. Cringe factor number 6 is fear of negative feedback. Oh my God, this one is huge. Nobody wants to get negative comments or feedback on their videos, and opening yourself up to possible criticism or trolls, it is a big and stressful fear that can keep you from sharing your content. But my friend, you get to take back your power here too. You get to control who speaks truth into your life. Strangers on the internet do not get that privilege. People who want to spew hateful comments or belittle others from behind the safety of a computer screen, they don't get to speak truth into your life, my friend. Their opinions do not determine your worth. They don't deserve any of your energy. I actually have a whole podcast episode dedicated to how to choose who gets your energy. I'll make sure to link that in the description below for you. But keeping these things in mind can be really useful when you're posting content. My rule of thumb, if someone posts a troll comment on my videos, I will typically take a breath, allow myself to feel the feelings, and I'll acknowledge in my mind, okay, rude and not okay. And then I hit the delete button and don't let it ruin any more of my day. They don't get to speak truth into my life. Cringe factor number 7 is privacy concerns. You might be worried about your privacy and the potential exposure that comes with posting videos of yourself. It can be stressful to worry about how this may impact your personal or your family life, or maybe you feel uncomfortable sharing like certain personal details. I get that. And you need to stick to what feels comfortable for you. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to show my kids in my content. Good news, you don't have to. Jenna Kutcher, one of the biggest influencers in the business space, actually just made this decision that she isn't going to show her kids' faces on social anymore. Remember, you get to decide what you show. For me personally, I don't want to show like my address or the house number on my videos or my Instagram stories, so I'm really careful about that. But friend, we get to decide what's included in our videos, and we get to decide how much we share. You don't have to be a lifestyle influencer to be successful with video content, and you don't have to post cringe videos either. If you found this video helpful, I would love to hear it in the comments below, and make sure you share it with a friend who wants to make videos that aren't cringe. I'm Shana Yurko, thanks for hanging with me, my friend, and I will catch you in the next video.